It's about that time. Assemble and talk. No cap. It's a civil war. You thinking you worthy. You feeling like door. Smash that like button like Hulk, yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here once again. If you're new to the channel, or if you're not, this is Assemble Time. Smash that like button like Hulk. Please subscribe. Join the fam. We are the Assemblers. I am Sluggy.
God.
We are back. Alright, so let's start off with taking a little toast. If y'all drinking something, toast to y'all. So I was thinking, we're getting closer to Secret Wars, right? That's like the big grand finale, the next end game. With just the current state of Marvel right now, or period. Not even just, matter of fact, because I don't even want to just make a Marvel thing. So scratch the whole Secret Wars thing, right? Marvel and DC, period, right now. James Gunn is coming out with the new DCU. Marvel is approaching their next end game. Which character would you like to see have a movie, show, or one of them special presentations?
What do you mean special?
Remember, like they had the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas joint?
Okay.
They had the Werewolf by Night shit, like that, like
Yeah.
a little short, like a little hour, 40-minute joint.
Yeah.
Who would you want to see them make anything for? Like, you feel me? Like a character that you just never got to see, or you always wanted to see them have their own project, even though they was in other shit. But
I think either a Booster Gold movie or show.
Booster Gold is DC for those
he's
that don't
DC.
know.
He's time travel shit is always fun to play with. It's like the whole Loki shit.
Yeah, that's
like,
definitely my bag.
You feel me? Like, and that's what he is. He's a time traveler. So it's like can't miss. It's like a hit or miss. And he's actually a sleeper DC character that I think is pretty cool.
He's like a Star-Lord, right? Like a Star-Lord type of personality.
Yeah, basically, definitely a clown, but
Like he has a lot of character to him. I mean,
yeah, but like the difference between him and Star-Lord is that Star-Lord is more like, alright, Booster Gold is his whole spiel is that he does shit like he'll save the day while the Justice League is fighting a whole big ass villain. He's saving the day on the quiet tip. Like he's,
he's one of those. He's one of the. Let me take a step back from the situation and analyze it. How can I directly affect it?
No. I mean, like, they're fighting a big bad. Like, let's say they fight in Darkseid, and on a whole nother level, like they take him as a joke. So whenever they fighting, they're like, "Yo, bro, you do crowd control type shit."
Okay.
Like, so while he's, let's say this actually happened, while he's doing crowd control, he runs into a lab and sees a scientist that's making a machine that creates a black hole that's about to devour the whole world.
Okay.
And my son stops that.
While that's happening, he's doing his own shit.
You feel me? So nobody ever, like, he never gets credit for nothing.
Yeah.
But mind you, the reason why niggas don't even pay him no mind is because he made that shit clear from the get. Like, listen, I came back to get famous. Like, I stole this time machine from my time. This time suit, because it's not a machine. I stole this time suit from my time. I came back because y'all the big homies, and I want to live y'all glory days with y'all and become famous in my time. But like I said, the reason why I would like to see a movie or even a show from him, because...
But which one would you rather? Like, if you have to choose, they'd be like, you know what, we're going to do the project regardless. Presentation, 40-minute joint, a show, 6 to 8 episodes, or...
A show, 6 to 8 episodes.
A movie.
That's
full-blown movie.
A show, 6 to 8 episodes. Because I feel like a movie, they'll take it too far. Not that they'll take it too far, it's like they could, like,
It's more to expand with him, you feel like, so they'll jam-packed all that in one, and then it won't hit as much as it would with a show.
And in the show, you feel me, like, we could get, like, they'll be able to concentrate on certain shit. Like, if he travels to the future, we'll have, like, 2 or 3 episodes in the future, and 2 or 3 episodes of him in the past, like...
Alright, that's dope. Alright. I didn't know about Booster Gold until one time when we was doing one of our special episodes here where we did the DC reboot, and we was all like doing like
JJ was here, right?
Nah, it was me, Jonathan, Black, and I think Ghost and Fox. We teamed up, and then so like let's say me and you would team up for the first year one. We did 3 years, and then we did 3 projects per year, 2 movies and a show. So how we did it was we'll come up with, you do one movie, I'll do one movie as a direct with the directors of it, and then we're teaming up to do a show. But remember, year one is ours, so we also got to speak about, like, let's say if you might say a character to me, I'm like, think about we trying to hit hard, right? Like we trying to have the best year at that, and we trying to revamp this whole universe too. It's not only about our year being the best year.
You gotta fit into
like let's make something make sense. You feel me? So like we'll bounce each other ideas off. Like I think that was your second one you said. I think you should make a movie for him, and then how about mine? I say this or this nigga. We do that, shit like that. So that's how I just found out about Booster Goals. I never knew about him. They had to put me on, and then I did my research. Which honestly, I think we should do that again soon. We probably could do that today, me, you, and Prob.
I'm definitely down.
I think that would be a good, fun episode to do, just us 3, and then we could we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out again. All right, so to go into mines, good shit though, because when they first said Booster Go To, I was like, eh. But then when I did my research, and even though they told me about him right then and there, I was like, yes, that was fine. And then when I did my research, I was like, nah, son, is actually a guy. He's a good guy. Like, so that's what's up. All right, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go to Marvel.
Of course.
I should have been a little bit more ready, but I don't want to get too repetitive, because you know who I always say. You don't know.
No.
Silver Surfer. I always say it's my guy.
But that's dope though. I ain't gonna lie.
It is dope, but
you can't lose with him. Like,
yeah, but I don't want to say that since I always say it. I want to say.
By the way, if you was gonna pick, not to keep you fixated on Silver Surfer, but if you was gonna pick Silver Surfer, movie, show, or short?
I guess I'm doing it. So I'm picking Silver Surfer. For one, he's really like, I always say this, he's like the coolest looking character, honestly speaking. Like, yeah, of course, there's so many dope looking characters too, like, and you could probably choose some, and I'll be like, I can't even argue that. You're not wrong for saying that choice either. But there's a lot of people you could say, and I'll be like, definitely not looking cooler than my son. Like, just from as a kid seeing him, my son is that as chrome.
Yeah.
Like, liquid chrome. He's like T2, but better, bro. Like, my son is on a surfboard. You know, surfboards are swaggy. Like, it's gnarly. Like, my son is like mad cool character, bro. And then he's old beast, bro. His powers is ridiculous.
Which I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know growing up. I didn't know how beastie the Silver Surfer was. Like, I always knew who he was, and like I said, I think like you said, I thought he looked cool, but I had no idea that Silver Surfer was like that. I found out when he first appeared in the fence, so that's when I finally like learned about this.
Yeah. So, all right, I would say I wanted to, I wanted to be different, be like, oh, mine's be a movie, but in all reality, since if I'm choosing Silver Surfer though, I deadass want a show, just because of the fact that when I deadass went back recently and watched his animated cartoon, bro, that shit is broken down so great. That shit is like an MCU movie, bro. That's how I felt. Like, even though it was mad old and a cartoon, storyline wise, and like seeing I'm like, this is that's MCU shit, bro. This is like ahead of his time. I don't know how this shit wasn't a hit back in the days. Like, my son's storyline is deadass like fire and deep. Like,
yeah, it is.
My son deadass was on a planet, his planet, like, they living good in his planet and stuff, and then
Utopia.
Yeah, basically a utopia, and then Galactus comes. And fucking, you see a storm in the sky, and then a face appear, a man, and then he's like, I'm gonna eat your planet, right? And then it's like,
show me what you got.
Yeah, and then bro's like, nah, what? And then my son, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think he takes like a plane, he goes up there.
Yeah.
And then he speaks to him, like, he basically compromises with him, like, yo, what's up, bargains with him, like, yo, what's up, like, spare my planet, bro, please, like, because of his love of his life, which is mad relatable to humans, right? Like, you do it for one person, right? Like, there's always one person that make you go to the extent for. And then my son goes and he's like, all right, you know what? I see something in you. I see your courage and stuff. I like it. I spare your planet, but you gotta do me a favor. You gotta find me other planets then to eat. So my son Silver Surfer is such a good, Norman Rad is such a good guy, like good human.
Such a rad dude.
Yeah, good, not even human. He's just a good being that my son is like, you know what? I'm dead ass gonna find this nigga only planets that's not like inhabited by living intelligent beings. Like I'm gonna find like docile planets basically. That my son's that so my son Galactus is so just like too. I'm not gonna just say smart, but yeah, smart in a way that he not that he's onto him. He has no idea, but for his own sake, my son that has wipes his memory regardless. So he won't have no attachment.
Like
yeah, exactly. No stupid conscience. It like wipes his memory and give him the power of the cosmos. So my son that is traveling through and he's that is doing what he's supposed to, but
getting planets.
yeah. And then after a while though, like it's breaking through his feelings and shit, his memories and not his really a little bit his memories, and he's like, it feels wrong. Like I'm seeing these people and they that is pleading for mercy, like.
You know, someone on like his Omni-Man shit.
Yeah, and like
why
his whole
do I have these feelings.
No,
like,
yeah. So his whole arc is just like so fire. So I think like same thing you saying like in a movie. I don't think we'll get the people that don't know no better won't get the gist of who he really is and how crazy his story is. It's not even just about his powers. It's about how deep his story is and his journey. His journey's a OD an adventure story. Like my son's going through the galaxy or the universe looking for planets and seeing so many different types of life, so many different type of landscapes and terrors and
give him so much opportunities to run into people and shit.
Yeah, different type of looking planets and this and that, different type of intelligent levels of civilizations and all this. It's just a crazy adventure, like honestly. So yeah, Super Surfer would be dope.
You know, like I know it's not relevant to what we was talking about, but Silver Surfer, I always thought that would be a cool like clashing, him and Thanos.
Yeah, he did that though.
Where?
Nigga, in the cartoon, in like episode 3, he comes across Thanos, nigga. Mad dope, bro. Mad dope, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I highly recommend like people seeing that shit. It's gonna be better than you deadass expect at the moment.
It's funny because I seen episodes when I was a kid, but I never watched it consecutively.
Yeah, cause as a kid, it's not it. You deadass gotta have more of a mature mind to appreciate it. I'm not gonna front. Because as a kid, it was trash to me too. But like being a little bit more mature and still way more mature, having an adult mindset and shit, is deadass way better than you expect. That's what hit me. Because I threw it on just to be like, no, that's my guy. Let me watch something with him. Because they don't got much of him. And I'm like, yo, this shit is actually fucking good.
Oh, that shit.
Like, how is it not a hit? It wasn't a hit. Like,
if they do a live action show, that shit's gonna be visually amazing. Like, you know that shit is gonna look
OD, bro.
top tier. Like that shit is gonna.
And hire somebody that has like directed like or produced like a Star Wars film or something like.
James Cameron.
Oh, if you get James Cameron to do it, that shit's coming out the best, nigga.
That's the Avatar, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You get him to do it.
Give me James
Even if you get Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg.
He'll body that.
Steven Spielberg's the goat.
I'll probably choose him. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Steven Spielberg's the goat. Yeah, I feel like Steven Spielberg is like, come on.
Yeah, come on, this is lean.
Yeah,
All right, so before we close it, I would like us to do one more each. I want to say let's switch it up and you do a Marvel and I do a DC, but we don't have to. But I would like us to do that.
If I have to do Marvel already, get on mine.
Yeah, give me time to think then.
You already know. I'm coming off the high. They bodied my son. I want to see it. Give me a Gambit movie.
Gambit movie?
I would say show, but I don't feel like he's that. Not that he's not that. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, that's your guy, so.
But I don't want to be too biased. Yeah, give me a movie.
I think a movie would be better for him than a show.
Yeah.
I don't think his
origin's not so complex.
Exactly. Like his story is not so complex that you don't have to stretch it out, I think.
Yeah.
I think it'll become like a little boring, mundane, like you'd be like, after a while, like
if they don't introduce the X-Men after a while, you're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you feel me? So if you give him straight a movie, I think that'll be dope.
Give me a Gambit movie. And I ain't gonna lie. Casting wise, I know that wasn't but my son was supposed to play him, and I always thought that would have been fire. Channing Tatum.
Yeah, they say he might be in Deadpool 3.
That shit there's so many. I don't know if it's true.
We going, right?
Huh? Hell yeah.
Like together, all of the Prob had mentioned it first. You know,
Yeah, hell yeah.
And it's on a Thursday. I mean, Thursday's like premiere day period. So I'm off Thursdays for shoresies.
I might not.
You might not be. Yeah. So, but either way, we can go with, like at 9. You feel me? That's still valid, nigga.
Yeah, facts.
So I'm already looking forward to that.
know what I was gonna say?
Who would you want him to be his villain?
Gambit?
Yeah, because it's like he don't really have personal villains that I know of. I don't really know so much about
Me
him.
neither, I ain't gonna
So
lie.
who would you choose? Like you have to choose an X-Men villain, I guess.
If I had to choose a
Or maybe you could even choose like another,
Marvel villain, but
Marvel-
somewhere down the lane.
yeah, like a hero that he's going against that they both just seeing at odds. Anti-hero.
Would be a cool villain or like somebody just to. I'm trying to think of somebody like hand to hand. You feel me? Like somebody that will give him like a good fight, but like. I deadass don't know. That's crazy. That's a hard one. Like, who would I have Gambit be his antagonist in the movie? Fuck it, give me Wolverine.
I felt like I was like that as out of anybody, he that came to my mind. Like I'm like Wolverine, I guess, right? Like
I guess like
good team. He's always a good team of person. Like
They
have
get
him in the
beefing
fold.
throughout the whole
Maybe
movie,
You
team
didn't
up
worry
at
about
the
him
end.
still in the show.
huh?
You're not worried about him still in the show.
Not if Gambit fix him. Like I'm fine with that. Like of course you add Wolverine, everybody oh Wolverine, but listen, if Gambit fixing him, I'm fine. This is Gambit's movie. Like
That's what's up. All right, I think that would be a good one. All right, I would say I already got mine. I want a Martian Manhunter movie.
that's fire.
Yeah, showing his origins, even stuff that we don't know, like his early origins and.
But see, I ain't gonna lie, like not to, but the Martian Manhunter's origin is kind of part of the Justice League's origin. Like he came to Earth, and that's why they.
Exactly.
Assemble
Right?
Justice
That's what I
League.
mean, like earlier origins. Like show
Oh,
him like I mean I guess it's kinda similar to like Norman Rad in a way.
So you want the
Like,
movie to like
start off-
concentrate on the invasion on his planet?
yeah. Start off like that. Like the way which movie started like that? Like it showed like Man of Steel.
Like
See how
it showed Krypton
it showed
and-
us way before like stuff we probably wasn't even privy to or we wasn't familiar with as being as
What's that,
the age
Crowe?
we at. Like yeah, you
was
show
like
other
Russell
shit,
Crowe,
yeah,
right?
yeah, Russell Crowe. Then you see other shit, and it's like, nah, no lie, makes you understand the character more, his planet more, his species more. Give it is just like that, and then he comes to Earth, and then yeah, you'll see other Justice League members, but they're not the Justice League yet, obviously.
No, yeah, because you're right. There are stories. I don't know the Martian Manhunter's like official like original origin story. I only know that origin story because of the Justice League animated series. You
Right,
feel me?
right.
That's how they started that. But I've also seen Justice League movies like Justice League. I think it was Year One, where Batman pressed the Martian Manhunter. Like that in that movie, they was making the Justice League, but it had nothing to do with him. He's
Yeah,
been on-
yeah.
He's been on Earth
Right.
as a detective,
Right, I remember that.
posing as a detective for like years already. Batman just knew who he was, like, which is fire. Not to talk about bats, but my son deadass.
That's only on point, bro.
He hit son with one of the best lines ever. Before he left the Martian Manhunter's crib, nigga hit him with a, yo, listen, I have a rock that's worth 60 grand for the alien in Metropolis. For you, all I need is a penny for a book of matches. Like,
a real deal.
I got y'all niggas on check.
I say
Y'all-
coming off too heavy, bro. But yeah, I think that would be vibe for me, like seeing that like a nice sci-fi fucking Martian Manhunter movie, and you get to display now all his powers without focusing on all the characters. You feel me? Like
Any off-world movie is like fire. Seeing a different planet
Yeah.
is always cool.
yeah, but I would like him to come to Earth like relatively quick, just like Man of Steel, like a little 30 minutes of his planet, it just going down and shit, and then the rest of the movie on Earth, and then him having to adjust and realizing he got to do a disguise and scared to come out, and then all of that, and then finally, fuck it, I'm who I am, and then y'all need help, right? Like I'm here, and then he's like the Vision, like the way Vision saved the fucking day in a way was like, yo, we needed the extra, we needed a you.
Or if they're not trying to make it a Justice League movie, my son, like another Martian could have survived and crash landed on
they can
Earth.
do that too.
and
That's
now
always-
he's the op.
Yeah, that's the Marvel formula. I'll fight against what's like me.
Yeah.
Always works. So
And then he has like there's three different Martians on his planet. He's a green Martian, which is the most common. There's white Martians, which is like outcast, and then there's red Martians. That's like royalty.
yeah, so that would that's a perfect way to
White
show,
Martian
yeah,
land
show
here,
the
start
world, yeah,
catching
like,
wreck.
nigga, nah, I'm looking for him.
Oh, yo, on my plan, nigga, I was an
Yeah,
outcast.
niggas,
and
I
all
thought you
that.
said you was the only one that from your species left.
He's
I
not
thought,
like-
nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's thought, nigga. And he's not like me neither,
Yeah,
so
facts.
I didn't even detect him. Yeah, that'd be dope. All right, nice little quick segment to start it up for today. We have more down the line. Most likely we're gonna do a reboot of something. We either gonna do Marvel, DC, or we could do a crossover. I was thinking crossover universe, like
Bro.
but completely clean slate, like not the same actors, nothing like
Who
me.
would cross over with who? Like, that's...
No, crossover universe.
No,
So
but
it don't
I'm
gotta
saying,
even be each movie has both of them in it. We could say a movie for a Marvel person that is leading up to an Endgame that's all of them in it.
Pulp Fiction vibes,
Yeah,
like
then
all their stories
yeah. And
connect.
towards the middle, we could even do a Civil War-ish where they
Bump heads.
bump heads and they just share in the same universe, the same Earth.
It's like the I seen mad like fan fiction of like in animes and comic books and shit. There's always that the Secret War scenario, like some higher power.
Yeah,
comes,
exactly, brings them
puts them
together,
together.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo, listen, y'all gotta fight. Like that's it. Like
We could talk about that on KML, how we gonna decide what's the setup base. All right, so y'all heard it here. Let us know what y'all thought of this episode. Also, let us know in the comment section what character would you like to see a project for, whether it's movie, show, or special presentation, which is like 40 minutes long. Yeah, any character, no matter Marvel, DC, or even if you want like a Spawn or somebody that's it's just a superhero, right? Like
I was
that'd be
gonna
dope.
say Spawn earlier, but I was just trying to figure out.
Nah, I always
would
say
love to
like,
see a Spawn reboot,
Nah,
bro.
they
Like,
doing
I
it.
ain't gonna lie. They are?
yeah. Seth MacFarlane.
McFarlane?
Flurry.
McDonald's
Yeah,
nigga?
McFlurry. Yeah, he's
It's crazy because I heard talk, but I never knew if it was.
if I'm not mistaken, Jamie
Facts-
Foxx is gonna be him. Respawn.
That's
got chopped
fucking
too, yeah.
dope. That's Jamie Foxx is in my top 5.
Top 5 is crazy, but I.
Nah, Jamie Foxx is he got that bull. He's an actor. My
No,
son-
he is, but come on,
he
top 5 out of all actors ever.
he's-
Like we got Robert De Niro, niggas.
He can do
like, he's-
everything. Jamie Foxx could sing. He could dance. He could do comedy. He could be dead ass.
Yeah.
My fault for using my fault. He played a retard perfectly in The Soloist with Roy. Like
I just think
he's
there's so many actors to put him in top 5 for me. It just sounds extreme, but maybe you're right. I didn't put enough thought into it, so it just sounds crazy to say like nah, like word. He's top 5. That's
my
like,
son is really talented, bro.
nah, he is though. All right, so let us know in the comment section. Please smash the like button like Hulk. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It takes 1 second. Just hit the subscribe button right here. You don't got to back out from nowhere. We right around the corner from 200 subscribers. We are like 196, so please help. We are the Assemblers. I am Sluggy. Until next time, assemble time.